Jinxy's Tarot, guys, welcome back. I am doing a pick a card or pick a stone reading for what your situation is currently in the relationship you're in. Okay, now what I want you to do is focus on the energy of whichever stone that resonates with you. Okay, and please do this so I don't drag the video out and just kind of drag you guys along with it. I want you to focus on the stone, okay? Because that whatever stone you're focusing on, whatever energy that pulls you, will be the energy that you connect to, okay, on the reading. Now you can easily put the video on pause, look through the stones, see where your eyes are designated towards, stick to that, then unpause it, and then hear what the reading has to, whatever message that needs to be portrayed to you, it will be portrayed to you. All right, guys, so go on and pause. Meanwhile, I'll get started. I don't know what the cards are yet because I just shoveled and put it on. If you guys need the shoveling parts on the video as well, so be it. Let me know in the comments. But I don't know what cards are out right now, so I don't know the energies. I will let you know what they tell me when I disclose it, okay? Let's begin. Now, guys, if you've chosen this right now, I want you to focus your mind, clear your thoughts, and allow me to tell you what the message is. First card, small child. Now I want you to understand something. Don't get scared and assume that there's a pregnancy involved, okay? It's not always like that. In this card, small child just means that there's a new beginning of some sort. The energy it's connected to is this basically, I'm going to let you know what this means. Small child indicates a new beginning of some kind, okay? Something that you need to nourish, something that you need to put a lot of your heart, your mind, and your soul into. Now, having this card along with it, and by the way, if you so need to know, this is by the Oracle of Visions deck, okay? Because I don't know exactly the name. Yes, Oracle of Visions. Now, if you look at this card, I want you to take a close look at this. There is a woman who has the key to a door right there, and another side is a mirror. The bottom two shows two different books. Now, I want you to understand something. There's also fruit and tree that grows above this person. What this indicates, having these two cards together, this energy here, for whom this reading resonates with, there seems to be soon to be in your relationship some kind of new beginning, okay? And it will require a lot of thought. Now, what I mean by that, if you see this, it means self-reflection. You and your person need to self-reflect on yourselves. What is it that you guys, what talents, what graces do you guys have? What do you possess? What is it that you think you need to evolve in, grow in? Because you guys have the answer to a prospect, a new beginning of some kind. You guys do have the answer to it because this person holds the key to this door. That means there's a new path, a new beginning of some kind. But you guys need to do your research before taking the action, okay? And yes, for some of you, it could even be planning a family. Making children, going forward with a baby. There's no denying that. Of course it is. Some of you, it could be moving somewhere, a new location. Some of you, it could even be are we in a state to let's say take the next step? Should we move in together? Should we get married? Should we actually tell our near ones and dear ones, our loved ones, that we are making our relationship legitimate? You understand? Because whatever this path is, you guys need to take a lot of time, research the situation. Also, think about what it is that you really want for yourself. Who are you? Which direction are you guys going? Because you will eventually find the answer. And whatever choice you guys are making, whatever new decision you're making, this is going to be something that's going to last for quite some time. Okay, this energy, small child, just like a new beginning, this new path that you and your person are going to walk on is definitely going to be something that you both will need to nurture, care for, give your whole selves to. All right, guys, know that for the ones who have chosen this path, there is definitely a option of a new beginning that will require a lot of thought, a lot of self-reflection. Write down the pros and cons, and know that once the decision is taken, once you've opened the door, you guys will be starting out on a new path, and you guys will flourish. you guys will flourish. It's definitely about security and stability for the future. Like I said, it could be a new career path. It could be making a family. It could be solidifying your relationship. It could be moving to a new, anything it is. It will take time for you to guys to think it over. Write down the pros and cons. Know yourselves if this is something that you really, really want. Once you have decided, you guys will find a new direction, and it will be a beautiful new situation in which you guys will love, nourish, and care for. Okay, guys? So this is for the ones that have chosen this stone. I'm sorry for the names. It's kind of skipping my mind right now. Now, for the second group who have chosen this one. Why can't I remember the names? But anyway, who have chosen this stone, this energy. Let's see. What's this? Change. Wow, another change. Oh, okay. All right, guys. We see the change card here. Now, the change card also, if you look at this, this is a woman who's driving a chariot, okay? With horses in front. And remember, this is 2 horses, okay? Now, in this deck, again, this is from the deck, Oracles of Vision. I want you to understand something. There is this person who's looking down on this embryo, a child that's currently being born. So it seems like both of you, in your relationship, it seems like you guys are heading towards, you guys are probably in the process already. Here, this couple here is looking into options. This couple here has already started out on a venture. And they may be in the middle of it. I'm not going to say they're not. You guys are in the middle of this proposition, and it could be, and I feel like this one may require a change of residence or a change of work life. Like there could definitely be a career change in yours or your person's life that's going to kind of like bring about a lot of worldwide changes. You understand? Whirlwind changes. It doesn't look like it's going to be something that's going to be thought out of. You understand what I mean? I don't feel like, it's not like the first group where they have to spend time thinking. I feel like this comes out of nowhere, kind of unexpectedly, and it's going to require changes to happen because this is a Chariot card. With this change, this comes unexpectedly. It does. And it forces you to think about what it is that's happening. So this change will come to you guys out of nowhere. And yes, it could be that one of you, both of you, end up with a work offer, which requires a change in location, or maybe a distance, or whatever the case is. But this change is unexpected. And you guys have to think about how can you guys make your relationship even stronger with these changes. And it could also be that you guys are, and I don't mind me saying, maybe you guys just eloped out of nowhere. You guys just decided to elope, and all of a sudden things are just changing like crazy. It could also be that there could have been some family change, like things happen in the family in which both of you are now having to deal with it unexpectedly. You understand what I mean? But having in this, if you want to see in this card, okay, there is a little embryo in it. It does not mean that the change means you guys break up or anything like that. What this means is that whatever this unexpected change is coming into your lives, and yeah, it could be simple as you guys hit the lottery. You understand what I mean? But it brings about some sort of beautiful new beginning of some kind. Yes, it could be that you guys made an impulsive decision to buy a house. You understand? And now you guys are moving in together. And all of a sudden you guys, well, we're moving in together. So this is now we have a home. We can consider a future where before we couldn't think like that. It could be things like that, you understand? Or you could also unexpectedly get pregnant. There could be a possibility in which now you guys are like, okay, now we're going to be building a family. You understand? But whatever change that comes about with this couple here, it comes unexpectedly. But it's not a negative thing. It is actually a beautiful thing. It shows that this is definitely going to solidify, make something more solidified, more permanent than what you guys had before. But it does come unexpectedly. So for the people who have chosen this, there is something very unexpected headed your way. And it's a beautiful thing because it is something that you're going to love, something you're going to nurture, and something that you guys will it's kind of like an unexpected gift that comes your way. Yes, it could be a pregnancy. I'm not gonna count that out. It could also be a job offer. It could be a lottery win. It could be that you guys somehow get an unexpected inheritance, or you guys get, like sometimes you guys get, the government owed you money, and all of a sudden you got a couple of grand and you're like, oh my God, I can definitely pay my way onto this, so I can pay off something like that. But something unexpected, but the unexpected is something that you're going to be happy about, because as a couple, it definitely does help you out. All right, guys. So this is a reading for the ones who've chosen this stone. Do forgive me that I can't remember the names right now. I got a pounding headache. All right. Now, for the couple this one I know is quartz, have chosen the quartz. Let's look into your reading. Thoughts. Lost in thoughts. What is this about? All right. Now, guys, having this combination, lost in thoughts, and then again, another one, multiple thoughts. Now, for the people who have chosen the quartz right now, what this is telling me is that you guys are in a very confused state of mind. Now, this could be an array of decisions, okay? Now, if you want to look here, you see a man and a woman with multiple options standing in front of them, okay? And there's a large mirror in the back. Now, what this indicates to me is that, and both of these people are not looking in the mirror. They're looking towards all these options that lay in front of them, but they're ignoring that their back is to the mirror. Mirror means self-reflection. So guys, it seems like you guys are constantly in two minds about things. Now, what I mean by this combination here alone shows me that you guys, one option is that maybe you guys had ended a relationship, and now there's a proposal on the table with a new relationship, or getting back into a relationship with the past. The thing is that you guys have not had enough time to heal from whatever old wounds or injuries that you guys had. Hence why you're in a confused state of mind, okay? Over here, what this indicates to me is that you're not looking into yourself. You're not self-reflecting. You're looking outside yourself. You're looking for something to give you an answer, but that's not always a positive thing. So being lost in thoughts can also be that you guys are talking to not more than one person, and what you're doing is weighing the options, the pros and cons between this person and that. There's too many people around you. There's too much noise around you, so you can't really focus on anything long enough to make a decision about anything. But that's what I mean. It's like you're not, and to be honest, to seeing both of these, the funny thing is that I got both these cards out at the same time, right? And remember, I shuffle these things, so I didn't even know what cards were out. But for you people who chose the quartz in thoughts, and then getting a card also indicating in thoughts, it means that you guys are not yet ready to set your cap on any one person. You understand what I mean? You're not ready to set your cap on any one person, because you need to self-reflect. The way this couple here is not looking in the mirror, they're not looking at themselves, but they're looking at whatever's laying in front of them, indicates to me that this person, like, you guys are kind of avoiding self-reflection. You guys are avoiding facing your own demons, and that's not always the best thing. Going from one relationship and jumping onto another kind of sets you up for failure, because you're going to bleed your old wounds onto a possible future perspective. You understand what I mean? So for the ones who have chosen this, the advice is that you guys need to kind of hold your reins back. Don't be in a rush to jump into a relationship because of the fear of loneliness, or because you guys believe that, okay, if I let it go, then I probably will miss out on the next best thing. If your heart and your soul knows that you're not in the right mind or right state of mind to pick someone, then don't do so. What you need to do is look in the mirror. Work on yourselves. You still need time to work on yourselves. It's not the time for you to jump into a relationship. You really need to kind of figure your own stuff out before you guys can consider actually setting your cap on someone. Because I'll be honest with you, if your old wounds are still bleeding out, that's going to hurt your future prospect. You understand what I mean? So please, if you chose this part of the reading out, then you need to self-reflect. Continue to work on healing on your own, because looking outside yourself and just like listening to all the noise it's not going to be into your benefit. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. heal yourself, know yourself before going out to make any decision. Because right now, all you're gonna be is pressured into making a decision. And honestly speaking, if you do, when you're in this mental state, it's always going to be a wrong decision. Okay, guys? Don't look for your identity in another person. You are your own identity. All right, guys? Okay, that's for this couple. Now, for the people who chose this stone, God, I gotta get the names. Why am I so brain dead? For the couples, for the people who chose this stone. Now, what do we have here? Long road. And then what's this? Ooh, okay. Make a decision. Now, hey, long road. Now, if you guys want to know, a long road. This is obviously for the people who are in a relationship, and things actually may be going very slow, moving very slow with you guys. And if it is, it's not a negative thing. It could be that you guys are taking your time in getting to know one another. And to be honest, there's multiple reasons to this. It could be that you guys are dating someone who's in another country, another town, but they're a distance away. So your relationship is taking time to develop. You understand what I mean? You guys are getting to know each other from a distance. But when you guys are just on the phone or on face chat, remember, there's a sense of fantasy that exists in the relationship, and there's a lack of reality. So that relationship takes time to build till you guys can find ways to be face to face with one another. Being upfront and personal is a whole different a whole different ball game than being at a distance, because at a distance there's a little bit of fantasy that exists, and you guys don't have to face reality, because whenever things go south, both of you can go to your own corners and kind of pick up on yourselves without really knowing how to help each other out. You understand what I mean? Because that does take effect. Whether you want to believe it or not, when you are in a long distance relationship, a certain amount of fantasy exists till you guys are in each other's energy field. Then the reality hits. So if you guys are choosing this energy, the long road, with the decision card, it means that you guys will take time, and there's nothing wrong with this. I want you to be prepared that the relationship you're in, if it's going like snail slow. Hold on one second, I'm sorry. I guess this is even asking you to be patient with me. The long road and the decision, it means that you guys need to take time before making any definite decision. It could be that both of you need to take time in getting to know one another better, on building something strong and profound. It could be, because to be honest, to have this energy come out, it seems like you guys are probably the ones that are looking to build something very solid. Both of you know that both of you want to build something very solid, very secure, very long lasting. Okay, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It was not built in a day. It starts with the first brick. So it seems like the relationship you're in, this is someone who wants to see something develop with you, wants to see a future with you. Now, it does mean that you guys are looking to make a very definite decision in the future. If you look at this is a person standing in front of, on top of Saturn. This is the planet Saturn that has a ring around it, right? And Earth is right there. So Saturn is a very dense and strong energy, okay? Saturn is slow moving and very serious in the decision that they're making. So it seems like the relationship you're in is definitely something that's going to be profoundly secure, but it takes a lot of work. So have this combination out. It seems like the ones who have chosen this, you guys are either heading into or currently in a relationship that things are taking slow. Don't lose your patience. Don't lose your patience. Reason being, because this means that this actually may end up in a situation, and please don't mind me saying this, where you guys are either moving in together, making a family, and or even heading to making the relationship legitimate, like marriage. You understand what I mean? But this is a very secure, stable energy. For the ones who have chosen this, you guys are in a relationship that's going to probably, you guys are going to make a home, a very solid, secure, and this is a long time energy. This is something that you guys are heading for to walk down the aisle with. So this is going to require a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of blood and sweat. This is what a lot of us want in our lives. So know that, excuse me, for the ones who have chosen this, don't mind the fact that this is that things are going slow, because I'll be honest with you, things that start out slow and secure usually are the ones that last. The stuff that the relationships where a lot of effort has to be put in, because you have put your blood and sweat into it, you're the ones who are going to last throughout the seasons. You understand what I mean? It's not a here today, go and gone tomorrow. This is actually both of you and your person sees a future with you, and they're willing to work on it, and they don't want to rush through things. They want to make something solid. So you guys, this is a very strong blessing. I wish you a lot of luck and a lot of blessings from my side. So don't get deterred just because things are moving slow. There's nothing wrong with that. There's actually something very beautiful with that. All right, guys, that is my reading for the ones that have chosen this. All right, guys, I wish you a lot of luck and a lot of blessing, and do let me know in the drop down box if this was actually a good idea for me to do. All right, guys, I will speak to you again next time. Bye.